Fire up when you're ready.
I'm not sure if North Kitsap knows what time is on the clock.
Ready? Here we go. Thank you, Dennis. Well, K-Max Import 2 here at Bremerton Memorial Stadium. The Bremerton Knights have some work to do. They will get the football to start the second half, but they're trailing at 21-0, and will need to get their offensive gear if that's going to happen and come back against this one against the Colton Bauer-led North Kitsap Vikings. 12 minutes are on the clock. Yeah, Dennis does a great job back there. That warm, nice, comfy KITZ studios. But it's not, it's not as bad as it was here that Shelton game. There's no wind. It's really comfortable out here. Jim would probably rather differ. But the heater, I actually sat down here for a moment with the heater down below, and it actually reminds me of what I used to do over at the woodshed for Liberty College Ranger broadcasts. I have it underneath the desk, so it kind of comes up to you. In the bunker for the Blue Jackets, we had the baseboard heater, which nobody ever seemed to knew that was there, and why that little dialer was on the wall where you could turn it on, except for me.
Yeah,
and
some of the people in the bunker weren't the sharpest.
And so but here we go, second half action. Colton Bauer will indeed kick it off for the North Kitsap Vikings, and the Knights are ready to receive the kick. Drifting back to receive the kick is D'Angelo Moore. He's a deep man. Here's the run up, and the kick is up. And we start the second half. The whistles will blow and the flags will fly, and maybe somebody was offsides on the kickoff, Jim. Remains to be seen. Only a couple things can happen on the kickoff, and that would be one of them.
Yep.
Ball start against Kitsap. How about that? To start the second half. Well, the Knights are going to have to do something offensively. They've knocked on the door a couple times, and the North Kitsap Vikings did not let them in. And one was on the first down and goal, and two came away with a field goal attempt out of that, missed the field goal. And then again, getting down into the red zone, stifled there, and penalties cost themselves there. And then, of course, for Bremerton, coming up with a big interception to wind down the first half, as North Kitsap was threatening to blow it wide open. Here's a squib kick, bound, taken at the 16 by Moore. Pops up by Moore to 25, 30, 35, to 40, 45, over the football. And the Bremerton Knights, North Kitsap will jump on the football. D'Angelo Moore had a great return, lost the football, came out in front of him, and looks like North Kitsap, judging by the Vikings on the far side, have come up with the football. My, oh my, what a turn of events for Bremerton Knights. D'Angelo Moore speeding down the field, had nothing but grass in front of him and one man to beat, coughed up the football.
Yeah, it just popped out. He must have most likely on a hit.
And so the Vikings take over on offense in Bremerton Knights territory, around the 48-yard line, I do believe.
Yeah, right there on the big Bremerton bead.
And which you can't see in their helmets, by the way.
Yeah, that's not a good color, black on, so.
Well, dark black on blue, yeah.
I personally, being a Bremerton football historian, I prefer the gold helmets. But, every new coach comes in and wants to put his mark on the program.
And it'd be good, but you can't see it. That's
right.
Unless you're right next to them, you can't see the logo. A waste of paint, in my opinion.
I mean, if they would have used gold B,
Piece of cake.
But no, they used a black B on a blue helmet.
Yeah, well. North Kitsap used to have NK on the side of their helmets, and you don't see anything that's on their helmet except for the purple helmet. Of course, I believe I'm assuming it's purple because I'm colorblind, but
yeah, and you and I are getting old, so it's hard to see that far out there.
Well, you know, in Bremerton's numbers are easy to see. Like Baltimore Ravens, they have the same kind of lettering as the North Kitsap Vikings do, and which is kind of it's not the easiest to see, but it is easy if they turn their back directly to you, then you can see it.
Well, based upon what's going on in the field, looks like we're going to re-kick it. Because Bremerton is in a receiving positions.
Yep, so maybe
D'Angelo Moore is back deep on the 10-yard line, and North Kitsap is taking up a kicking spot on the 35.
So lucky for the Bremerton Knights, there's a penalty against North Kitsap. We'll see. They will take the penalty and get a second crack, or get a third crack on this kickoff, Jim.
Yeah, and the clock went back to 12 minutes, so.
The first one, we had a false start. This one, we had a fumble and a penalty against North Kitsap.
I've never seen that where you.
Now we have take 3.
Never seen that where you had a fumble and then you goes back to re-kicking again.
So here we go. Going Bauer, the whistle blow, and they run up. Well, we had a high kick, we had a squib kick, and now we have an end-over-end kick taking on a hop at the 8-yard line. Trouble picking it up is D'Angelo Moore. He'll pick it up, veers it on the near side, catch up at a hash mark. Now it's across at 20, there's 30. Multiple flags will fly into the fray at the 30-yard line. Has pushed out of bounds at the 32-yard line as D'Angelo Moore on the return. Nice return by D'Angelo Moore. About a 23-yard return by Moore. But we'll have to wait and see what the penalties are to start things off again on the kickoff.
All kinds of laundry on the turf.
Seems like we can't get this kickoff off.
Pushing the back by Bremerton.
Yeah. Have holding or a block in the back is usually the culprit on that, and sometimes you just don't need to. So the March football back. Well, we finally get the kickoff off to start the third quarter. 21-0, by the way. The North Kitsap Vikings on top. Bremerton has squandered opportunities in the red zone. Gova clapping his hands in encouragement for the Bremerton Knights, working out of the shotgun. Farley in the backfield with him. So a hand off. This time the ball carrier is
number 22.
Trent Lewis. Trent Lewis maybe gets a yard on the play as he tries the left side on the trap play. Second down and 9 for the Bremerton Knights. On the 21-yard line. Shotgun formation by Lagova. Will reach out. He'll hand off left side. No, he'll keep it himself. Across the 20, 25, and ushered out of bounds at the 26.
Picked up a good 6 yards on that one.
Nice job by Kito Lagova. Brings up a third down in around 4 or 5. We'll call it a long 4. The football barely touches the 26-yard line and must get to the 30 for a first down.
The scoreboard says 3rd and 10.
Well, you can't go along with everything. Here's a handoff left side, right up the middle. But a running back gets up the first down, picks up about 8 yards on the play. Farley, the running back, hop up to his feet and goes, "Give me that rock."
Number 6, Ethan Farley.
Well, Farley and the Bremerton Knights move the chains.
First down.
And the Knights will have the football again, not wasting any time now with the no-huddle offense. And we're waiting for the officials. And something was on the field. North Kitsap Viking picks it up and hucks it to the sidelines. Nice arm by whoever tossed that off the field. And the Knights will set up shop out of the shotgun. They'll send a man in motion. A handoff near side. Farley, the ball carrier. Now veers outside. Breaks the tackle at the 45. Breaks outside the 50. breaks the tackle at the 45 and just spins down around the 44-yard line. North Kitsap, big pickup on the play by Bremerton. They moved the chains for a first down.
That's good for another Bremerton first down.
So a 5, 10, 15, 20-yard gain by Farley. And the Bremertonites offense again on the move, Jim, with 10:31 to go here in the third quarter. And they need a big offensive production. Farley again, the ball carrier, tries right side, picks up 3, maybe 4 yards on the play by Farley. Second down and 6 for the Bremerton Knights, continuing to go to the ground game.